Hello and welcome back to Flint Hills. A little bit different start than normal. As you can see, I am driving a General Lee. Yes, that is correct. I have bought a couple of new toys during this winter. Since there is no snow, I figured might as well have a little fun. As you can see in front of me, you might get a better view now as my semi is turning. Everything you see there, we do own. I sent our semi down, we bought a new trailer, we bought a old fire truck, and we bought a new farm truck that came with a plow as well. Let's see if I can just get up to speed here and pass this guy. There we go. Got a little look-see at those things. Cut him off. Here, I'll let him get back in front. He deserves to lead. So yeah, I wanted to get another farm truck because our truck has got some turbo issues. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And the fire truck, to be 100% honest with you, when we're harvesting this past year, the equipment got real dirty out in the field, and since I didn't feel like taking everything back, I needed a mobile pressure washer, and I couldn't find a mobile pressure washer like trailer, and the fire truck has a hose that washes things, so there's that. That was my reasoning behind that. And the farm truck, we needed something that would tow the trailer a little bit better. Hopefully the fuel trailer will also sit on there better as well. And just get a newer trailer as well to haul things around, take them up to our shop, so we don't have to keep borrowing the trailer from the actual store itself. This car is really loud, so I hope you guys heard all that. With that being said, it is currently late winter, 5th day of late winter, so I will probably see you guys in the spring. Welcome to spring. Here we are. Got a little bit of snow on the ground from the winter still hanging about. Most of it's melting away though. Let's get time turned back down. In case you're wondering, I literally skipped through a full year just to get a bit of snow. I had a itch for plowing snow, so I fixed that itch, and it also makes it look a little bit better coming into spring where you still got some snow on the ground and the piles that you've made over the winter. So, what do we need to do? Well, everything. We need to do everything. So I would like to buy an extra field or two. So I was taking a look at field 25. And for precision farming, we've got 107% expected yield potential. Field 26, 104. That one's horrible. That one's pretty bad. These two are decent. 23 is bad. 33. Most of these aren't that great. I don't even know if field 40 or 34 down here would be worth it. It does apparently have pretty good yield potential, but it's pretty small. Field 21 is massive and we can't actually afford that. I'm thinking field 25 would probably be a pretty good bet. And if we buy that one, can we still afford to buy these two? It's not looking like it. So that one's 53 acres. That one's 27. So let's go ahead and buy field 25. Boom. Field 25 is now ours. How much money do we have left? Oh, we have 640,000. So we could actually buy field 39 and 40, but that's leaving us with 200 grand left in the bank. And I did just buy a couple of new toys. I don't know. It'd be cutting it tight. Because to be honest with you, if I had these two fields as well, I'd probably want another planter. So we only have the one planter right now. We could buy field 26, that would still leave us with 400. You know what? Let's buy field 26. Boom. So we have $420,777 left. And I want another planter. Since we've got more fields now, I think another planter would be beneficial to us. We have this one, which is 12.2 meters. Let me just get this all set up. And I think that should be alright. So we'll buy that. That leaves us with $170,000 to get seed in the ground and pay for workers and that kind of things. So we will get one of our magnums headed up to the store to go pick up our new planter. This guy needs some fuel, so we'll fill him up first. We also have to think about getting a tractor out in the field and tilling up some ground. Field 45 still needs to be tilled. Does anything need plowing? Field 25 is already growing. What is field 25 growing with? Wheat. Okay, so that's not going to work. We're going to have to till up field 25, which should also give us some fertilizer. We should also get these analyzed. So, how do I do that? Thought there was a way to request analysis. So, little change of plans. I can't seem to find a happy medium that I'm content with. So, I think instead of putting down fertilizer right now, we're gonna do lime. And I'm not sure if it's gonna be super beneficial to what we need right now. It seems to be alright, but if we have it set down on the automatic application, it'll only put down what it needs, and if it doesn't need any, then it won't put any down. So, fingers crossed, everything works alright there. And if it doesn't, you probably won't see this. So, there's that. So, now that it's spring, we can get out into the fields and put down some lime. I'm not 100% sure how beneficial it will be right off the bat here, but we'll give it the good old college try. Might as well see what it will do. I know the fields were limed, I think 2 years ago, because we didn't need to put down lime last year. But now with precision farming enabled, I just don't know what they will need. I know they look alright on the map, but yeah, so we don't have to do too much, as we can see here by the pH value. So hopefully everything just plays nice and we don't go through as much lime as what we could otherwise. I should really just put this on a course play worker, to be honest with you, and just get this guy all set up and ready to go down the road. Or field, I should say. Okay, so now that we have this all set up, let's click drive course. And let's also open up our map to see what's going on. Yep, so the lime is going down. And it's going down at a decent rate too. It's not going down crazy fast like it could be. We're still definitely going to need to fill this up multiple times. That's alright. It's just nature of the beast, I guess. So we are also going to need to get our semi set up. So we can refill this guy. We should really get our planter parked in the shop as well. Probably be a good spot for it. Don't want it to sit outside any longer than it has to. We did sell the Traction King in the last episode, and we bought this new sprayer as well. Our money has gone down from the new fields that we bought. You guys should have saw that earlier on in this episode. This episode is being a real pain to record. Just speaking honestly, it hasn't gone right. Nothing I wanted to do has worked. With that being said, I need to drop this off. You can just stay right there. I should have just said screw it and blocked in the combine. Get this door closed again. We need to take this up to the shop and take the weights off and put a front 3-point linkage on it. And we need to buy a crop scanner. Now, the crop scanner, if you are watching the Small Farm series, we have the same one on that. I'm not sure if I can stick the front end in here just enough to get it to where we can fix that. Looks like it. Perfect. Well, there we go. An extra $1,000 apparently. It says 2,000 there, but did we take $1,000 off somewhere? I don't think we could have, but hey, $1,000. I'll do that. And we got a 3-point hitch, and we also got a light bar. So that's cool. And now we gotta go pick up the Kloss sensor. So I think I'm gonna get that delivered just because I don't want to go all the way back up to the shop. So we'll go boop, boop, and that. We will have to pay a delivery fee, which, you know, is what it is. We'll buy it just like that. It's 23,000 bucks. We're down to $121,000. There's like a $587 delivery fee by the looks of it. And while I'm thinking of it, let's reset that. That's screwed me over before, forgetting that it was set up to be a store delivery, and I wanted to get things just bought at the store. So now that we got this guy hooked up, we can run this out to our new fields and put this on a course play worker as well, just to scan and analyze our fields. I know it could be beneficial if we had a lime spreader behind it, but if these fields that we bought are anything like the fields that we have, 26 and 25, we should be alright for lime and stuff. I just need to make sure I know what type of soil types they are for the amount of fertilizer we put down later on when we start planting. I would ideally like to put down either manure or slurry right now, just so we get a base goal for fertilizer, but we don't have any slurry available or any manure available, and to buy all that in plus something to spread it would get pretty costly pretty quick. So we're just going to have to keep refilling the planter more often come that time, which kind of sucks, and it's not super realistic, but it's just nature of the beast when it comes to precision farming, where you only have to put down, you might only have to do one pass to get your correct amount of nitrogen, which is fertilizer. So these two fields here are going to be corn this year as well, field 26 and field 25, I think they are. Well, we get this out and turn all our flashers off. Didn't mean to turn the tractor on, I wanted to turn the sensor on. I think we can lower it down and make it a little bit more realistic. We can then set up a course play course just to scan and analyze this field. Field 25 will be about the same. Let's do first wave point. Drive course. So he'll go and he'll scan the field, and we'll be able to find out everything there is to need to know about this field, soil types and whatnot. all that good stuff. As you can see, we've got a fair bit of loam right there, which is keeping in line with this. We might get a bit of sandy loam over in this corner, depending on how this section pans out. So that should be all right. It'll draw in the map. There used to be a way to request an analysis of the fields that you were doing, but I can't figure out how to do that anymore. So we'll figure it out. One way or another, the fields will get analyzed, and we'll get crops put in the ground. So back over in the shop here, we're going to have to break out the stagger and get that hooked up to cultivator or a plow. We still have the John Deere plow, but I don't think we actually have a disc. Yes, we don't have a disc, so we have one field left that still has stubble in it. The ground froze too quickly on us last year to be able to get it completed. So we will grab the plow and we'll just go over that whole field again, just to be on the safe side. I don't think I actually really used this on camera last year, but I ended up actually using it a fair bit when we were taking out those waterways in the two fields just across the street here. So we'll get this guy run down and set up in the field and get him going as well. He's just making sure you're not speeding anymore. So here we are out in the field. As you can see, we had a headland done already last year, but it was cultivated. And we had to send that demo back last year. We had the Tiger Mate and a versatile four-wheel drive tractor last year on demo. Our plow is about the same width by the looks of it as the cultivator, but we'll get this guy set up on a worker and just redo the whole field with a plow. We'll send this guy off first waypoint, and there he goes. He'll work away at plowing out this field, getting out all the stubble, make it easier when it comes time to plant next year. So that'll be alright. Hopefully then everything will work out. Now all we gotta do is get the semi set up with the seed tender full of lime to support our lime spreader. As you can see, we got a bit of an issue here. Apparently we are out of lime, but he is still going for some reason. Why that is, I don't know. And why did I just delete the run? Oh my god. Why did I do that? So, hopefully, that's the same run that we had. I'm very confused as to why he didn't stop and say that he needed to be refilled. Oh, because I had him on the wrong one. I had him on field work, not fertilizing. So he didn't realize that he got empty and needed to be refilled. So that's awesome. That's my bad. But we got that sorted. Did he literally finish right there on the corner? Yeah, this looks to be 2 passes wide by the looks of it. I'll just get this guy going again. If he's on the main section, then that'll be alright. Let's actually redo the course generation. Start with current vehicle position. We'll do that here. Go back, and we will drive course at first waypoint, which he will be full, so he needs to be refilled. So let's stop driver and just get him a little bit more straight. So he needs to be refilled. That means we now have to come and get our semi. The semi will work just fine. I don't think there's anything left in it from last year, but we will find out here in a second. It is empty. That's good. I think it'll go without saying that we should be able to get away with filling both hoppers just because we'll go through a lot of lime. We will probably end up having to take out a loan again this year, just with the new field purchases and everything. And lime is expensive. So we are almost filled up here. Just got another 3% to go. Perfect. $5,062. I do not know how many times we are going to need to fill this semi up with lime, let alone seed and fertilizer at a later date. But as of right now, we're doing alright for money. The 110,000 still in the bank. We are paying our workers, so our money is constantly going down. And now that we have precision farming, we will also be able to track that as well, how much money we have spent per field per AI worker type thing. As long as I'm not dumb and accidentally reset it, which has happened before. So, if we just come up alongside this guy, hopefully he will open the cover when our spout gets close to him. Apparently not. We need to stop the worker to open the cover. So I had that guy just burning money for the last little while for no reason, but that's my own fault. We could also get this set up on a refill course. This is one of the smaller fields. I'll probably do that on one of the bigger fields. And considering we are fairly close to the shop here, we could also just get him to run back to the actual trigger itself. Thankfully, the unload on the seed tender here is a lot faster than what it takes to fill it up in the first place, so I'm kind of happy there. Got this guy all filled up. We'll click drive at first waypoint, and he'll get carried on. Nice thing is about precision farming, he's got to redo the headland now, but since lime is already at the peak performance, he will not put down any lime. I'm not even sure if he'll put down lime for that section there that I missed when I was an idiot in the first place. So we'll just let this guy carry on. I know he's going to drive around the field again, which I will actually just bypass most of that by starting him at the next closest waypoint back over here somewhere. So then he doesn't have to drive around quite as much of the field. Not doing anything, costing us money. So we'll start him out over here somewhere. And he'll just carry on doing his own thing, hopefully. Hopefully that semi is not in the way. Might be though. We'll find out here in a second. Semi is in the way. There, he's starting to put lime back down, and he'll just carry on doing his thing. Getting that field limed. I'll just park the semi here for now. And I'll see you guys once we get something finished. So we finished plowing up this field down here. Field 45. We've got the scanner going in field 25. We're going to bring our plow up to field 25 because when we bought it, there was already wheat in the ground. I don't want our biggest field to be wheat. No offense to wheat, but I'd much rather put corn in the ground just because of the crop rotation that we already have going on the rest of the fields. We're going to have a fair bit of soybeans and not quite as much corn this year, so I would much rather have one of our newer, bigger fields with corn to kind of compensate for the majority of our fields here not having corn in them this year. So we're just going to get this guy run on up to field 25 and get him going and plowing out the wheat. So we've got him going. We'll set his plow down right there and start plowing in the wheat. Unfortunately, the wheat hasn't popped up yet, so we don't get any fertilizer benefit out of it by the looks of it. But if we hop back up into here, I didn't mean to reset that. Yeah, so we're not getting any nitrogen boost at all. All these fields are definitely going to need a fair bit of nitrogen. So far the pH level for this field's looking alright as well, so we should be alright there. Yeah, everything should be all hunky-dory. We still got the guy analyzing this field now. So hopefully these two workers don't run into conflicts between the two of them. Knock on wood, everything will be alright there. And everything else is just tinkering away. Our lime spreader's almost done on this one field here. He's got 3-4 passes left to go. 3.5 passes left to go. We're spending a fair bit of money. As you can see, we got a bunch of money spent in lime already. And a little bit of fertilizer because I was playing around with that. And over $1,000 in helper fees already. So it's definitely taking its toll. Just like here, we've got a couple of bucks in helper fees already. It's definitely going to be a very expensive season by the looks of it. Lime is always expensive. I'm not sure if I'm even going to bother doing the bigger fields this year with lime. I think I might just do these fields. Fields 37, 38, 43, 42, maybe even 27 with lime this year, just to try to keep a bit of cost down. And then next year, I'll probably do the bigger fields with lime. I'll save up a bit more money come winter next year to lime those. That's my game plan for now. But I'm going to keep plugging away at this kind of stuff. It's very monotonous. I'll probably see you guys once we get into the field with planting. With that being said, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. This time of year in seasons is always a little more dry and just you gotta get stuff done that, you know, is just up and down the fields. Well, I mean everything's up and down the fields. It's just not as fun as harvest or planting, you know, or spreading herbicide with our new sprayer, sorry. So with that said, guys, if you like the video, hit that like button. If you like me and you like what I do here, consider hitting that subscribe button. We've got, I think, 213 subscribers now at the time of recording, which is just awesome. Once again, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Toodles!